huge welcome. Apologies, I'm not sure where they got that bio from, so I might disappoint today. Incredible to see so many faces here at Dublin Tech Summit, and incredible to see some of the amazing content over the last few days to help you really empower your business. So there's just been some amazing sessions. Unfortunately, this is not one of those sessions, but I will make it pain-free for you. Today, I'd like to talk all about IT Complete, really, and how that can help your business, whether you are an MSP, a managed service provider, or whether you are an SMB, SME out there, how you can leverage Kaseya and Datto technology to drive business growth within your business. And if it's not IT Complete, I'd still like you to think about how you can implement some of these systems within your business, or how having a single pane of glass around your technology can actually drive productivity and profitability in your business. So my name's Greg Jones. I'm Vice President here at Kaseya and Datto, and I look after the EMEA region. My role and my team's role globally is all around evangelizing Kaseya and Datto products and services, but more importantly, helping MSP businesses and SMBs get the most out of technology. And that is not just about technology, services, and tools. It's also about business insights. What is happening in the SMB landscape? What is happening around technology? What is happening in the cybercrime landscape? And today, we're going to be talking all around an overview of IT Complete. So what is IT Complete? And I will try and leave 5 minutes or a few minutes at the end for Q&A should you have questions around any of the presentation or anything around really technology, business, or cyber or the threat landscape. So Kaseya is an overall platform, really. It's all about integrated IT, how we can help you get the most out of technology, but more importantly, how we can empower your technical teams within your business, whether that is your IT department, your IT professional, or if you outsource that to an external IT company. Many businesses now are operating more profitably and more productive on the back of COVID-19. And that is simply because when the pandemic hit, businesses around the globe had to rely upon technology and shift in terms of how they delivered business and their service. Many of us overnight had to pivot and operate in remote working environments. What is really interesting is coming out of the back of COVID-19, and that's long gone away, is interestingly 74% of companies say they are going to still continue to operate a hybrid working environment in some way, shape, or form. So why is that? Well, quite simply, it is because they are more productive, more profitable, they're more agile in terms of how they're using technology. And technology is actually accelerating them in the marketplace. It is not holding them back as an anchor. And believe it or not, a lot of organizations out there that are seeing huge impact and change, it is not around bleeding edge or leading edge technology. Some of it is actually around quite laborious or mundane technology that we already had on our devices, on our workstations, whether it was Teams, Zoom, remote working. It was actually that the IT department and business challenged us to approach business in a different way and actually change business processes rather than the technology itself. So who is Kaseya? And this is not about Kaseya, but I wanted to give you a very quick overview of who we are and what we do. We are a global tech organization. We have over 6,000 employees globally. We've just been valued at over 19.5 billion, and we own lots and lots of organizations, primarily in the security space, to help SMBs and SMEs with technology. and also service providers to be more profitable and more productive by using our technology to deliver services. One of our most recent acquisitions on the top right there, I hope it's on the top right, yeah it is, was Datto, purchased for around about 6.2 billion, and that is a company that is all around backing up of data, BCDR, business continuity and disaster recovery. Now, that is really important in terms of our company profile. We have around about 37 different businesses and product lines to help you within your business deliver service. I just wanted to show today that we have a huge array of technology, tools, and services to help you within your business. So if we look at the landscape at the moment, what are the top challenges within SMBs, SMEs around there when we look at technology, whether you outsource it or whether you do it in-house, whether that's an IT department or actually whether it's just an IT champion within your business. And these are always the top challenges, irrelevant of the size of organization or depending on what geographical location we ask around the globe. These are the main players that always pop through. Vendor fatigue, technician inefficiencies, poor utilization of products and services, and a limited budget as well, because we are all being asked to do more with less. Budgets are shrinking, but expectations around business, technology, profitability are going up. So let's talk about these very, very quickly in each of the areas. When we talk around vendor fatigue, this is massively overlooked, really. On average, most organizations deal with around about 17 different vendors around technology, tools, and services. That means 17 commercial relationships, 17 account managers, 17 calls to keep on top of technology, tools, and services, but also think about just how many product updates that is. Usually, on average, when we look at most vendors and products and software, there is typically about one update per month per vendor. And within that, there is multitude of updates, fixes, patches, new features, and benefits. When we times that up per month and the average amount of updates across all the vendors, that is about 3,000 updates per year that you have to keep on top of within your business. That is your tech teams actually having to do education, training, and look how they implement those new systems within your business. It can be absolutely overwhelming. Also as well, invoices, scheduled releases, downtime, patch management, it is an absolute wash. So let's talk about technician inefficiencies. Software not being aligned, not being integrated. Maybe there is some API integrations between software and whatnot. What we're all about is making sure that your applications and anything you take from the likes of Datto or Kaseya are truly integrated at an application level. So it's not just an API integration. They are seamlessly and cohesively talking to each other. You have a single pane of glass to actually manage all of your IT and all of your systems in there. When we look at poor utilization within many businesses, and this is a global stat, this is not an EMEA or a UKI stat, this is across the globe. On average, only 30% of features within any given product or application is actually used. So let's stop and think about that for a moment. That means 70% roughly of what we're spending out is actually going down the drain. It is being wasted. Now, if you think about that in your own environment, Think about the likes of Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, whatever's included in it. I don't know, PowerPoint Publisher. Publisher, is that even still a thing? But anyway, you get where I'm going. It's got a common look and feel. We probably only use the basics within there. Certainly when I use the likes of Word and Excel, I use the basics that are in front of me. You know, whatever that might be, the font, the size, the italics, the paragraph, the save as, and this, that, and the other. There is so much functionality within every application that, quite frankly, we don't use. What we're about within IT Complete is making sure you get the most out of your applications, driving the adoption from 30% utilization up towards 40, 50, 60, 70. We will probably never get to that holy grail or utopia of 100%, but you can see where I'm going with this. And also, again, when we talk about IT Complete, we make sure that we bring it to market on average 33% less than the competition across all of our products and services. Why? Because budgets are shrinking all of the time. So we've talked about the main challenges, really, for SMBs, SMEs, and managed service providers, IT companies that deliver support for your business. Our strategy is quite clear, and that is to eradicate and eliminate these challenges for your business. How do we do that? Well, it's all about commercial integrations of all of our applications, so there is a seamless link between all of our products and services. A single pane of glass for you to log in, and rather than logging in and out of different systems and losing time with 2FA and the likes, everything works cohesively. Also as well, workflow integrations so that you can automate as much as you possibly can within your business. Currently at the moment, obviously, arguably we're on the verge of an economic slight downturn or recession arguably out there. We want to be doing more automation where possible. It is hard to get and retain good tech talent. I was listening to a podcast, and I said yesterday to somebody with Warren Buffett, and he was talking about money in the bank at the moment is just no good because you're not getting good interest rates, inflation is going up. You should be looking to spend that money within your business on the likes of automation and workflow integration. Utilization as well within your business. Are your technicians or your tech teams using the products and services to the best of their ability? Are they getting the most out of it? And also as well, making sure it is cost effective. All of our solutions at Kaseya and IT Complete roll into a single platform. It looks and feels across all of our systems, from business continuity, networking, security. All of our products and services have a common look and feel similar to the likes of Microsoft Office. So if you go into Word and Excel, they all look very, very similar. You can easily adapt and traverse different applications. So solving vendor fatigue, that management and having everything in one single pane of glass, it makes it much easier for account management, relationship, and also commercial integrations as well within all of our applications. What does it look like? Well, it has a unified logon so that you log on to that single pane of glass and you're not having to log in and out of different systems. Again, it has a common look and feel. Over there, you can manage all of your applications in one location so that depending on the role within your business, you can not only allocate the application, but what features within that application. You can instantly switch between applications, because in your business, if you look at the amount of time that is wasted logging out and logging in of different systems, or technicians having to go into this system to get information to help work a ticket or resolve a problem over here, everything takes time. It's about taking that away. Everything as well is all linked around utilization of our centralized billing platform, so you have access to absolutely everything in one place. Not only your applications, but the back-end management around your billing as well. Support as well is actually up there. You can add applications, you can add new licenses, and then when we look on the support side of things, everything can be tracked under one single pane so that you as a business owner or a CEO can see exactly what outstanding tickets are in your support queue. So centralized support of tickets. You can also search to see common themes around problems within your business, what tickets are reoccurring, so that you can do true root cause analysis and eradicate them problems forever. Also as well, lots of training and certifications that can help you around how to get more out of your products and services, but also as well, what's happening in the marketplace to give you lots more education, training and development. And you can also put these badges not only on your website, but in your office. And that is everything in our IT Complete platform. We have over 160 full workflow integrations that are fully automatic. Many of the top performing businesses and MSPs are automating about 80% of the noise of their service desks. That means there is no manual intervention of a human in there. What is great about automation? Well, quite simply, automation doesn't go on a holiday, it doesn't call in sick, it doesn't slow down. It is a great way to get the most out of your business as well. Sitting on top of our platform, we also have Cooper that does AI and machine learning, which is basically analyzing all of the applications within your business and making recommendations. It's unobtrusive, it's insightful, it's action-orientated, so it looks at the task you are dealing with within your support department, and it gives you goal-based recommendations to fix that ticket and documentation. It gives you lots of different advice. It says, hey, did you realize you had this feature within your software? Have you thought about doing X, Y, and Z? Or have you thought about documenting this? It is live in IT Complete now, so you'll see it on the right-hand side scrolling, making recommendations there. And it's all about discovering the problem, how it reads it, how you action it, how you basically enable your teams out there, and how you actually complete the problem in hand so that you deliver a wow service out there within your business, whether that be an MSP, whether that be an SMB or an SME out there. So we just wanted to really give you an idea of how Cooper sits for most businesses. For most SMBs, SMEs out there, Cooper makes about 24 recommendations to say, have you thought about doing X, Y, and Z to speed up your service delivery, your profitability, your performance within your business? And about 85% of those are actually actioned, which is a huge amount. Adoption of these kind of systems usually sit at around about 40% out there. So that just gives you an idea of Cooper, deeper insights as to what's happening within your business, instant actions that it makes recommendations, and also tips to help you basically deliver amazing services to reduce the amount of time that you spend on there. It's all priced to meet your budget. It's about 33.5% less than the competition, as I mentioned before. And we basically exist for one reason, and that is to help the multifunctional IT professional deliver an exceptional service to make you more profitable, more productive if you are an MSP, an SMB, or SME out there. We also have our DattoCon coming up, which is a huge conference here on the 26th to the 28th of June. And that is really an overview of IT Complete. I think I have left a couple of minutes for questions. If there's anyone that has any questions, I'm more than happy to take a question. But please scan this QR code, connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm constantly sharing information to help MSPs, SMBs, and SMEs out there around technology, security. It's not about selling products and services, it's all about helping you within your business space.